Alright, yeah, right. Alright. Who's next? I'm just grabbing them off the floor here. Okay, this guy is Megatron. Megatron. They just decided, oh, he's not Galvatron anymore. He's Megatron. He's a jet. For the night. Transformers The Last Night. Yes, I got a lot of Last Night figurines. And, yeah, their attempt to entice me into liking their movie. So that I can get the Bumblebee movie. I'm not in the Bumblebee movie. But at least that one's going to be set in the 80s. Here's Megatron. Yeah, he's a jet. He also is reminiscent of a Robotech from, and also the Black Knight from Arthurian Legend. It's kind of cool looking. He doesn't look very articulated, though. He honestly does not look very dependable, posable. Maybe he is, but he doesn't look it. Yeah, they just dumped the Galvatron truck idea and said, no, he's a jet now. You know, he's a jet. He has a sword. That makes him awesome somehow. Didn't really do much in the movie because Prime was kind of psychotic in the movie and wanted to kill people. Not really sure why the Quintessa would do that to him, but in fact the Quintessa should be the Quintessons. Yeah, but yeah. I would have done the Decepticon Raider in King Arthur's Court. That's what I would have done. I would have done a remake, movie version of that episode of the classic Transformers. But they did not ask me. They just went and did it. Not like when they did ask me on the Age of Extinction. Now let's see. Let's see what we got. Mega feet. Look at that mega feet. I'm finding little sprues all over my floor for the next fight. Okay. Megatron. Megatron looks very boxy and clunky. He does look like a Robotech villain as well, which is cool. His legs do articulate. So yeah, it isn't as cheap as it looks. His legs articulate, but they lift these weird little thigh things up, which is kind of an odd duck thing, because these little armors have to go up to get his leg to come up, which is like, okay. So his little thigh armors, I think you can move them to the side. I'm not going to transform any of these guys, I'm just opening them. He is cool, visually looking. He does look menacing. Battleship sort of spaceship sort of guy. He has sort of a... I wouldn't call, you know, if I was doing G1 on this guy, I would say this was like Skywarp. Yeah. Like they're saying it was Megatron in the movie, but it was Skywarp. He's got a Skywarp vibe to me. This guy says Skywarp. So he's just one of the Seekers. And that other guy could be Starscream. There's Skywarp and Starscream. So we have a Seeker here, Skywarp. But they're calling him Megatron, so Battleship Carta type of guy. Alright, Megatron. That was Megatron from the Dark of the Night, or the Last Night. Okay, Last Night. Ooh. And then now we have the leader of the team, Optimus Prime, as a knight. What's funny is the Star Trek theme from Transformers Prime. Transformers Prime theme. Transformers theme. It's that Akukio who did the Star Trek one as well. So it's Abrams' friend, and Gamashio, something like that. And Gapnio, Michael Gakio, I guess. Yeah, Gakio. And it sounds just like the Star Trek music. And if you play it in like, yeah, and it is actually like the Star Trek music. In the Transformers Prime, it's dun 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 dun. Same. It's the same bridge. I just copied it. Oh well. Here's Prime. Night Prime. Night Prime. Yeah. Today, Optimus Prime's looking from Evangelion on. This is one of the strangest. Here's Optimus Prime. He is actually kind of feels... His legs feel articulated enough and everything. His arms articulated. He can lift up his sword. But the top of him feels a little weak. Like if a kid played with this enough, it would like snap off and lie on the ground. But he is visually interesting looking. He just doesn't really look like Optimus Prime. He's reminiscent of like an early Transformer warrior, like before him, like a pre-Prime, like maybe even Vector Sigma or Vector Prime or something. But not Optimus Prime. He just doesn't really look like Optimus Prime. He looks like something else, like a weird sort of. And he's articulated here too. His knees do bend. From first impression, I'd say he's probably easy to transform. Nice that he's easier to transform, but there's a lot of kibble back here. I think he's a redeco of the Prime from the end of the other movie. From the end of the... Oh, and he's the flying Prime that went off to space to fight. And he's in half this movie, he is basically Nemesis Prime in the Night movie. And had they just made it Starscream in King Arthur's court, it would have made sense. Well, it still wouldn't have made sense, but it would have made more sense, I guess. But yeah, here's Prime Night. I did, yeah. I'm not sure what they were doing with the kibble right here. But if I would put more chrome on this guy. I would have like, yeah. I would actually have this part make less human and more robot out of him. He's a little too humanoid looking down here. Yeah, he looks like an ancient Prime. Like he's an old, like, not from the back, but like an old Techno Prime that they found, like, buried and resurrected him. Actually, he looks kind of like Sentinel Prime, too, a little bit. I don't have the newer Sentinel Prime. I probably should have got that guy.